Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. So this may be the last video that we do for the 300 Blackout. Working on that load. So if you guys will remember the previous video, talking about the different overall lengths and all that fun stuff, and kind of settled on a couple that we were going to try. So I went back and I actually loaded up four 5-shot groups using these guys. Let's see. Yep. Using the Barnes 130 tip TSX. So loaded up four 5-shot groups with those guys, and I did. So I wanted to do two of the groups, basically for kind of some 5-shot group, I guess, accuracy testing, if you want to call it that. So they were loaded at 16 grains, which if you'll remember was our max, according to the Western Powders load guide. That's our max with this projectile, 16 grains of ram shot enforcer. And our two best overall lengths from the previous test were 2.100 inches and then 2.16 inches. So I loaded up two 5-shot groups with that powder charge at those overall lengths, and those were the group sizes that we got. Very close. An inch and a half was the largest there, and that was at 2.1 inches. 2.16 was just a little bit tighter than that. Not by much, but a little bit tighter. And same kind of deal. I did allow, I took my time in between the groups. Not so much in between the shots. Same kind of thing, because if I'm shooting this rifle, it's, some follow-up shots, if they're needed, I'm not going to say, hey, animal, or whatever it is I'm shooting at, or whatever, could you hang on? Let my barrel cool. I need to do some follow-up shots. So it's, I don't know. I go back and forth. Like, I don't mind letting the barrel cool between groups. So, we can try to mitigate the, if barrel heat is a factor. But when shooting the 5-shot group, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to sling them down range just as fast as I can run the bolt. But at the same time, I'm not going to sit there forever and let the barrel get back to the same temperature for every single shot. It's just not realistic in my application. So those were our two 5-shot groups for accuracy, we'll call it. And then I loaded up two 5-shot groups just to recheck the velocities. And so that's these two groups here. The one on the left, that is the 16 grain max. And I was checking the velocity with the 2.16. Since that was the better overall length, and the one that I felt more comfortable pursuing further testing with, I went ahead and loaded it up. 2.160, 16 grains, checked the velocity. The group size was right at an inch for the 5 shots, and then the velocity average, I think we were at like 2018 feet per second. If you'll remember in the first video, the 10 shot, I think we were at 2033 maybe. And so we were at 2018 when we went back out and did the follow-up testing with those 5 shots. But also when I loaded up these rounds, the fourth 5-shot group was this guy right here. I just wanted to, since I did bump that overall length out a little bit, 60 thousandths, I wanted to, bump up my powder charge and just see, hey, am I going to see signs of pressure? I'm going a half grain over max. Will this cause any issues? And saw absolutely no issues with the brass. No signs of anything, really. So, that ended up being the best group of the day, at 0.634 5-shot group. So that turned out to be really good at the 2.16 inch overall length and 16.5. So I'm gonna load up some more of those and pretty much just call it done. I had the magneto speed hanging off the barrel for these two groups. The velocity, the average on this guy was even better. Obviously, you would assume going up in powder charge, but it was 2055. So it exceeds the 2,000 foot per second or 2,000 feet per second threshold. It exceeds that by 55. So if we can hang around that sort of 2050 average, I'll feel pretty comfortable, you know, carrying this rifle into the woods this upcoming deer season, you know, for shots 100 and in, which again, I've said this on probably every video about this little rifle is, and this cartridge sort of test is that the shots are going to be taken within 100 yards, more or less. 100 maybe, I mean, I don't see them being further than that, but whatever. So so that's it. We're just going to go with this load 16.5 at 2.16. I'll put some more rounds, probably just a few more down the barrel just to zero everything with the scope and then call it a day. So that's it. Hunting season's around the corner. It's coming in hot and heavy, so y'all just stay tuned. Hopefully we can get something on the ground with this load and report back on the performance. So y'all have a good one, and we'll catch you next time.